our nation's opioid crisis. Fox's Joyce Evans explains why.
It's not how you look, it's how you feel. I know that for a fact.
That's how Mr. John responds to all the compliments he gets on how great he looks at 87 years old.
I have a torn meniscus in my left knee. I'm on oxygen, and I'll be on it for the rest of my life.
Not so bad, he says, as long as he keeps his gorgeous childhood sweetheart by his side.
This year I'll be married 70 years with my wife. I have 5 children, 12 grandchildren, and 17 greats.
John loves keeping up with current events, and Miss Marie, she loves relaxing in her favorite chair, enjoying her favorite classic movies.
We've seen hard times, we've seen good times, we've seen bad times.
But no time has been worse, he says, than what he and the missus are going through right now. Managing pain in the twilight of their lives.
They brought something out on the market, never warned me or anybody else that was going to come back, that we couldn't get off it. So now we're trapped.
Caught in the middle of the nation's opioid crisis.
You really get dependent on this stuff.
Seniors, patients over 50 years old, account for at least 30% of opioid overdose cases. That's according to a study by Johns Hopkins University. But some medical experts believe the percentage now may have grown even higher than that.
I never took a pain pill till I was 80 years old.
Says he had major back surgery in 2010.
And gave me 180 pills per month of oxycodone.
And for almost 7 years,
I was taking them like every 4 hours. As soon as I felt the pain coming on, to me it was like an aspirin. I could take one, and 15, 20 minutes later, I didn't have any pain.
That's all changed now that the government's cracking down on what authorities suspect was too many doctors overprescribing narcotic painkillers and too many patients and non-patients abusing the meds.
We have a real crisis.
It's an effort to save lives.
No, they're putting me in the category of opiate addicts.
We are not naming or blaming John's doctors, past or present. We cannot say that John was overprescribed oxycodone for his condition, nor can we say that John ever took more than the dosage he was prescribed. We can say, however, that he's done feeling ashamed or guilty and abandoned.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
He says after his doctor of nearly 40 years retired, he entered a nightmare to try to find a new doctor who would help him manage his pain at a level he was used to.
She says, well, we're going to cut you down to a certain point where the pain will be tolerable.
30 pills fewer per month. Next doctor visit?
She said I violated the rules by being 8 pills short. That was the end after she talked to her boss and all. She told me to go look for another pain management.
John says when he asked why,
John, if we keep giving you these things, we could lose our licenses.
John says he was losing his dignity and his ability to cope with the pain. How bad is this pain?
Oh, you get nervous, you get twitchy.
Desperation set in.
I don't have anybody else to go to, so I have to go up to once a month, right? Pay, which I paid their prescription for $18, is now costing me $150 for the pain management doctor.
Can you get off of these things?
I heard it's very hard to get off of it. Something about some kind of, you have to go away to a rehab or something. Sometimes I feel like maybe I should go. But then I say, well, I'm not going to go away for a couple months and leave my family. Well, I'm 87, and I don't know how much time I have left, but I would sure like to spend it with as less pain as possible.
Says his wife is suffering too right now. Side effects, they believe, from fentanyl patches that they say were prescribed for back pain.
Her hands like this, walking around, moaning, oh. We know what to do with her.
She told us she's taking anxiety medication now. John says he's speaking out now for all seniors in pain, desperate for relief, and hooked on a medication through no fault of their own by doing what they trusted was the right thing.
A lot of times I take the paper up and here it is again.
Growing numbers of overdoses and deaths do bother him.
Sometimes I feel like, hey, I'm getting off of these things. I'm starting to feel gets me to Monday there when I feel like I'm going into withdrawal.
John's down to 112 pills a month now and doing okay, he says. Lori says she has no complaints about her treatment, which includes Vicodin, but they both feel safer that their granddaughter Tiffany watches over them.
I would just like to see them comfortable. I think they deserve that.
I'm doing the best I can with it, Joyce. That's all I can tell you. We're still out there fighting. Right? And we'll keep on fighting.
Joyce Evans,
I told him I'm not going to quit.
Fox News.